All right, so in this demo, I will continue to do another demo with Google GCP BigQuery, but using what we call external key management. So again, log into CipherTrust Manager, which is our center of key management and data protection for everything, including data discovery and classification. Go to Cloud Key Manager. So in this case, I'm not going to the BYOK or the EKM, what we call CMEK option. I'm going to the Google EKM option. Right, so you can see basically I have created two endpoints. So these are the services basically the GCP can call to access the CipherTrust keys to this particular service. Right, so basically I have two services run, I have two endpoints running, and this is one I'm going to use for demo. Right, so you can see I can attach a policy here, and the service is running. So now I have that service running. I can create an external key. I go to my Jakarta keyring again, and then I will create a key. So I have the choice to import a key, but in this case I choose the external managed key as I say. EKM, maybe Jakarta, EKM 3. Right, so you can see it requires the key URI, which is from CipherTrust Manager here, right, the service URI. Right, so with that, I can create a key. Oh, it failed, right? It failed to link to the key. What's the reason? You go back to the CipherTrust Manager. You can see actually my policy doesn't has only one client, which is a log, and then go to my audit record and understand why it's not successful. As you can see, that Google EKM is Google services is trying to accept the key, but the account that Google is using is basically this particular service account, which is currently not authorized. Right. So what I need to do is go back to my Cloud Key Manager, go to my key services, update the policy to include or enable this account to access this key. So once that is done, I can update the key. Right. So the way to update that just to do a rotation. Right. So because the previous linking of the external key is not successful, now you can see the version 1 of the key is successfully linked to what we call these external key management services. Go back. You can see this Jakarta key number 3 is enabled. Right, so with that, I will copy the key resource name for later use, and then create a new table. Right, so go to here, create a table. Again, duplicate this table to be stored using this particular key. EKM 3. Right, choose the option CMEK. Select a customer management key, right? So in this case, basically only those CMEK is being displayed here. For this external key management wrap key or managed key itself, you don't see it here. What you need to do is just to paste just now the key resource name of this particular key, right? So Jakarta key 3 here, save it. And you can see I still need to grant the permission for this key to BigQuery access. I'll grant that. And then I can start to copy the data. Right, so with that, then you can see the new table being created. Right, so I can do my happy query of select star. Right, so you can see all the credit card information being selected. Right, so with that, I have created a key, successfully upload or enabled that in the Google key ring, and also use that for BigQuery. So what happens is if I want to disable the key access, or I go back to my key manager, I can just remove this account or hack this account in the policy. Right, so that will will be enforced immediately. So you can see basically if I try to run this again, it immediately encounter an error. So compared to CMEK itself, which is the key is cached in the Google key ring, the external key manager basically rely on external key management, key access to query the data. You can see the access control is enforced immediately after I disable this service account to access the key. Right, so that's basically give you a much stronger access, what we call key ownership, because basically this key is not cached, is not stored in the Google key ring. It's fully managed by the customer. Right, so with a different type of your digital asset, basically you can choose between all these different options. So that actually completes my demo of using the EKM of the CCKM or Cloud Key Manager to manage EKM for BigQuery. Thanks. And no, and that's not complete. Yeah, so the last thing basically we still want to take a look or validate is basically this audit record, right? So you can see the last audit record again is also the failure because I have disabled that service account from accessing this key. But previously, the previous record that just a minute earlier is basically being successfully. You can see the unwrap of the external key, and that's where I can successfully query the data, right? So this will call my end of this demo. Thanks.